Ayavar nilai surniaisha Abewahar nilai Ayawar nilai Hello, Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your monthly message for August 2020 and beyond. These readings, I do consider them timeless. So whether you watch it at the upload time or later somewhere down the road, my intention in this reading is that it would reach you when it needs to, okay? So normally I do general readings for each zodiac sign, but this time around I decided, you know what, let me go ahead and focus on love messages for each zodiac sign, just maybe to switch it up just a little bit for you. So let's go ahead and get right into this. We want to start first with the romance angels. Let's see what messages in love there are for you for this reading. So Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what messages there are for you in regards to love, romance, relationships. Okay, it says express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Let's see if we can get 3 tarot cards to help us accompany this. Gemini, Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus. For love messages. Let's see what love messages there are for you. 3 cards. All right, so we have the 4 of Wands. Wow. 6 of Cups. I'm just getting the vibe out right away that you might be reuniting with somebody. Kindred spirit energy, a possible soulmate here with the 6 of Cups. The 7 of Swords. Okay, well that kind of takes a little twist there, doesn't it? I'm feeling trust issues coming from the 7 of Swords energy, to be honest. Especially if it could be somebody from the past who's trying to make a gesture or extend an olive branch for whatever reason. That's what I'm picking up. Somebody might be trying to extend an olive branch to you. It might be a twin flame here with the 4 of Wands, or somebody that you consider a soulmate with the 1111 in this card. But there might be a concern about their motives with the 7 of Swords. It could also be with the 7 of Swords. Sometimes this energy talks about ghosting. So maybe somebody has ghosted you in the past, or this person maybe did that. Maybe you're not sure if they come back around, what their motives are going to be. It does feel like somebody's trying to make the romantic gesture to you, or maybe you're trying to do that to, extend your love to somebody else, or extend conversation to someone else. But I think with the 6 of Cups, this could be somebody that you have a history with, okay? If it's not somebody that you already had a relationship with, let's say somewhere in the past, 6 of Cups energy can talk about reuniting with a childhood friend, somebody that you used to, be close with, or have a childhood connection with, or somebody that you maybe went to school with. This energy talks about having a history with somebody. Maybe it's not even a romantic history. It could be a friendship that, maybe comes out of the woodwork again. So this is giving me the impression that there is some form of knowing this person, and somebody's looking to reconnect back with you, but there is concern about their motives, okay? Especially if they weren't honest before, right? You may not trust their intentions this time around. You may be concerned that they could easily pop into your life and perhaps leave as easily as they did before. That's what this is kind of giving me here. The 4 of Wands, though, talks about, where you feel safe, where you feel secure. Sometimes it talks about your home being your haven. And I can't help but think about, like, needing to feel secure, needing to feel safe. Can you trust this person? Is the foundation that you once shared still viable this time around? Is it worth kind of opening yourself up? Okay, because you see the flowers are blooming from the heart area, from the chest. So the question is, like, do you feel safe enough to trust this person again with the 7 of Swords? It could be that they're Also, sneaking around, maybe tiptoeing behind the surface or underneath the surface of everything, maybe looking for information as well. I know it's not a Page of Swords, but for whatever reason, the Seven of Swords in this card is giving me sleuthing vibes. So somebody might be sneaking around or beating around the bush to try to look, almost getting the feeling of looking into you, to see what you're up to, see what you're doing. The Six of Cups is also an energy where you don't really forget someone. You form a strong bond with them, you form a connection with them, and it's like that feeling of, you know, that person's always going to have a little piece of your heart. So you might have had a foundation with them with the Four of Wands, and then it feels like with the Six of Cups, because it talks about things in the past and nostalgia for the past, it feels like that foundation kind of dissipated with this person, and now here they are trying to perhaps knock on your door again to see if that foundation is still there. They could be offering, you know, something to you, again with the Six of Cups and the express your love energy. Reason I say that is because Six of Cups is normally depicted with two little kids, and one child is handing the other one a cup of love, right? So someone is literally trying to make a gesture towards you. They want to see if there's something still there. And there's a little bit of a mirroring energy going on in this card as well, so I can't help but think that maybe you guys are mirroring each other in some way or have in the past. I don't necessarily know if you've ever forgotten this person or if they've ever truly forgotten you. I am going to get clarity on this Seven of Swords because, you know, it feels like somebody's either hiding something or kind of sneaking and investigating and sleuthing on you to see what you're up to, where you're at in this stage of your journey. There might be trust issues with this person, especially if they come out of nowhere suddenly. The Six of Cups usually is an energy of the ex coming back, or somebody, you know, coming back into your life mentally, spiritually, emotionally somehow. Maybe this person, you know, there's reoccurring thoughts of this person suddenly in your energy field. Maybe you can't figure out why, and that would be why the Six of Cups is here. It could be that they're, you know, they say if you're thinking about somebody, it's because most likely they're thinking about you. Or let's say if you dream of somebody, it's because they're energetically trying to get your attention. And that's kind of what this feels like. But you may not trust what they're bringing or what they're serving. You know what I mean? If they're offering you a gesture, or they're trying to reach out, or in any way. They could be physically reaching out to you on social media or on, you know, text, via phone calls, text, emails, whatever. They could easily be reaching out that way, but they could also be reaching out to you energetically. And there's something about the gesture of them reaching out that, with that Seven of Swords, is feeling like you may not trust. So Gemini, you might not be trusting the gesture or the energetic communication or connection that they're trying to extend or express here with that card. So another thing with the Seven of Swords, before I pull a playing card on it, it can sometimes talk about doing things by any means necessary. So where plan A didn't work, you're going to do what you got to do to get the job done, no matter what it takes. So you move on to plan B. It's a clever energy, and it talks about strategy. So again, someone could be strategizing, right, on how to reach out to you. So this is kind of feeling more, if anything, like a heads up. Somebody might be thinking about, you know, reaching out to you, expressing communication of some sort. They're contemplating it or working up a plan or strategy to make it happen. They're really doing some, it almost feels like they're looking like an inventory. They're doing like a full-on inventory of past memories, maybe conversations of things said. Maybe they're remembering the good times that you had here with the Four of Wands, because sometimes that card talks about celebration. it feels like they're in their memories, they're in their thoughts, they're doing an inventory or full-on recollection of something about you guys in the past. And it might have them in their feelings a little bit. And maybe that's why they're trying to figure out how to extend that communication. So somebody might reach out in, you know, whenever you watch this, whenever it comes into your attention, somebody's contemplating, by the looks of it, expressing some form of communication to you, because I think you're on their mind somehow. So let's see what the Seven of Swords is all about. Let's see why this is here. Seven of Swords. Why are you here? Okay. Okay, so it could be Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius person. Queen of Wands, Queen of Clubs, not gender specific. It could even be somewhere in your chart as well. So you might have fire sign somewhere in your chart. But this talks about passion and motivation and going. It's a go-get-em energy, right? So it is that kind of thing where by any means necessary. So someone, again, feels like they're hatching up a plan. They still maybe have a passion for you. They're trying to figure out how to make it work. Or how to go after it. So let's see if we can get 3 little cards here for a little bit more detail. This person could also see you as that charismatic energy also, and kind of like want what you have. They may also, with this card here, perhaps are not honestly confronting their passion for you. Okay. Because sometimes that Seven of Swords talks about doing things on the low, right? On the sneaky vibe. It circumvents or avoids. It's avoidant energy. So I don't know if this person has avoided you in the past, but with this energy here, there's attraction, chemistry, magnetism. Queen of Wands always has that. She exudes that too. So on the low, it also feels like, again, they haven't been able to forget you. They tried to avoid the attraction maybe and failed. And now it's a matter of wanting to make the gesture towards you because they're remembering the foundation that you guys had. Even though maybe they messed it up with the Seven of Swords. So again, 3 cards here. Why are they always stuck together? I just want 3. Okay. All right. So the idea of something going wrong in the past, probably before with them, created an upheaval. This energy talks about connections, strong bonds, connections, loyalty, love, friendships. Okay. And then we have the money card. So this energy talks about things that are tangible, real, grounded. Earth energy is money oftentimes. We have the balanced energy of the Libra in the background. So this is about reciprocity, things that are equal, things that hold weight. Okay, so somebody could be a Libra as well somewhere in the chart. But it kind of feels like something went wrong over here in that bond or in that connection. Maybe there's something went wrong with the loyalty, right? Because we have the Seven of Swords here. Fidelity and loyalty, same thing. Something went wrong with that loyalty. And it feels like with the money card, maybe there wasn't equal give and take or equal exchange, you know, because money is a tangible asset that we exchange for something else. So I can't help but think of maybe there was a lack of reciprocity and there's a need to find balance in that situation somehow. or there was a need for it. But let's see if we can get a playing card here. So this card is mirroring the Seven of Swords, where something went wrong. Think of this as like a mini tower where, you know, the foundation comes crumbling down, right? Like your house comes crumbling down. And this is the house card of the Four of Wands. It's like, you know what this feels like? You never know what you have until it's gone. That's what this feels like, this reading. So somebody's realizing that they didn't know what they had until it was gone. So Gemini, somebody knows they messed up. Okay, so Three of Cups could have been a three-party situation if there was cheating here with the Seven of Swords. Three of Cups could be multiple parties involved. Not only that, it could be social setting or situation. Maybe other people got in the way. You know, based on the other cards here, that's kind of what I'm feeling. Three of Cups can talk about friendships as well, your tribe, the people that you feel closest to or that you connect with. So definitely there was a bond and connection here, maybe even a friendship, as I mentioned earlier. Maybe something went wrong in a friendship. At the same time, I could see that maybe other people got involved. Maybe even with this card, sabotage the situation. That was good. There maybe was lack of reciprocity in some way. Now there's the desire somewhere to try to balance the scales of that situation. But I'm not sure if there's trust here, okay? By the looks of it, we have a couple of cards that are indicating that someone wasn't loyal or someone wasn't being true. They were maybe misleading in a situation. It might have had to do with other people involved in the mix with the Three of Cups. So I would say trust your intuition on this one. What does your gut tell you? If you feel you can't trust them, there's probably a reason for that. Don't get misled by maybe the foundation you had in the past, because, you know, and I say the past because of the Six of Cups. There's just, I would say just be careful, Gemini. All right, so that flew out. So did this one. Let's see if we can get one more. All right, remember when I said use your intuition, you know, because if there was a reason why you feel you can't trust them, you probably can't. But anyway, it says deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. There you go. That's just more confirmation that, woo, okay, that we got to listen, right? Did you see that? That was pretty cool. All right, hold on. I got to start with this one. These two fell out, but let's see what this says. It says, imagine unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities in your life. Okay, so if you've already moved on and this person's trying to sneak their way back in, you know, maybe you're not focused on the past. Okay, that's a possibility. You're not focused on the past, but this person is maybe regretting the past. It says, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. This is true. This is true. Time, right? You are trying too hard. Just give it some time. Yes, time heals all wounds, right? Time kind of helps you understand a situation. Hindsight. It's very important to give things some time so you can see the full scope and picture of a situation. It's almost like time will give you that outside looking in perspective that when you're in the thick of it, you don't always see for yourself. So I do agree with this. So if somebody's coming back to try to express love in some way, maybe to see what you're up to, give it some time, because time will weed it out for you. Okay, time will kind of let you see what the true situation is or what the real motives are when someone is trying to get back into your life. Okay, so Gemini, this is your reading. I will leave you here. I hope you're well and safe wherever you are, obviously protected. So you know what I always say, keep shining, because that's important. So if you feel that this has helped or connected with you, by all means, you know what to do. Leave me a comment in the comment section down below. And if you want to support this channel further, consider liking, sharing, subscribing, and clicking that bell for notifications, because I upload pretty often, so that way you never miss a video. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, all my information is in the description box down below. It's just a matter of checking me out on Etsy, seeing what readings I have available, and you could book a reading whenever you feel guided to. So again, much love to you wherever you are. Stay safe and keep shining.